You were deployed to Iraq. When did you deploy to Iraq, and how did that deployment affect you?
I went in August 2004 to February 2005, and it made me feel like a hero in some ways because I know other people won't have the opportunity, but I also was scared and terrified of the things I saw, but at the same time I was able to do my job and make sure the military had communications in the air and on ground.
What are some of the things that you saw there that that haunted you?
We got word one morning, the ammunition building got blown up. They knew where it was, when to hit it, because we were always having practice detonations.
Right.
So they learned quick. So we were in the barracks getting ready for the day, and I was about to go on communications watch. And you know, there was a lot of females getting ready still, and we had to get everybody out and do accountability, so that kind of puts you behind and at risk for getting blown up on a daily basis. And I finally got the building, and we were running and falling down and getting up and running and blowing up all around us, and you know, like it wasn't like so close that you could, you know, feel it as it was happening. You could hear it. You don't want to look around, you don't have time. So it was all around. So when I did fall, I ended up messing up my neck and my back. It actually messed up my hips, messed up my curvature of my spine. It gave me migraines permanently. So.
Wow. Now, post-traumatic stress. Can you give us a little background on that? And do some soldiers decide not to get help?
The reason I think a lot of people that were in the military don't get the VA help as far as PTSD goes is because they can't be in law enforcement, they can't be border patrol, they can't do U.S. Customs, because that disability you have to actually follow through with. And I think the reason I did it was because I became a mom like instantly after, and I wanted to be able to get help as soon as possible, so that way I didn't put her life at risk or become suicidal or anything like other people with PTSD develop. A lot of wives just don't get it because they haven't been there. And as a wife that's been there and been in different branch even, it's all the same. The military, we go through a lot of trainings, deployments, and divorces. And for divorce, and a lot of people know my marriage already, you need to take in marriage counseling, and they have a thing called MFLAC on base that can do counseling for you, for your children, to help with deployments, your marriage, financial stuff. MFLAC I go to 100%, and I know that I go through a couple other groups that the base offers, and they're supportive, and they're there for you to cry on their shoulder, tell them anything. You can 100% confidentiality. There's wives groups, there's parenting groups, there's childcare provided, there's also childcare on base, so you have your alone time or mommy time, whatever you want. So there's so much more, and it's amazing how you can feel connected and know you're not the only one. So,
regardless of gender, some wounds, some scars are not always visible. To our men and women that serve our country, to our vets, to our disabled vets, we thank you for serving our country. This is Sonia Lee Firstel with ABC 50.